Welcome to Mahjong Central. My name is Michelle. I'm going to do some Charleston modeling for Wright-Patterson Mah Jongg. If you don't know about this version yet, there are links below the video to the lesson playlist and to the player reference. In this style, there's a little booklet called the Green Book because it's green. There are actually 88 I think hands in this 85. There are 85 hands in this publish. And though that might seem overwhelming, it's really not. They're divided by category and they all have names. So it's really easy to memorize actually, at least the sections. The hands themselves take a while to memorize, but if you just have this little booklet with you when you're playing the game and then refer to it as needed, you should be fine. I'm going to read from the book when I make decisions so that you can get used to some of the hands. Let's do some modeling. So I have all my tiles out and I forgot to take out all the jokers and flowers. There are no jokers in this style. And flowers are bonus tiles. So I'm going to quickly remove them. No jokers, no flowers. Well, the flowers are used, but they're just used as bonus points, like in classical Chinese style. Basically, the flowers, they're numbered 1 to 4, and each player is seated in a seat, east, south, west, and north. East is 1, south is 2, west is 3, and north is 4. So if you get your own seat wind, like if I'm east and I get a 1 flower, I get score for that. It's just bonus. It has nothing really to do with strategy. It's just a way to raise your score. So if you're lucky, you get the right flower. It has nothing to do with strategy. I suppose the way strategy can work into flowers is your decision making on whether or not you want to play for high score or whether or not you just want to play for a particular hand. If you end up getting flowers and you feel like that's going to give you enough score, then maybe you won't play, for example, a double limit hand or a triple limit hand or something like that, because you've got flowers, which can give you score and take you up to a higher level scoring hand anyway. So I suppose there is a little bit of strategy involved with flowers, but when I play, I typically just try for double and triple limit hands more times than not, because I'm a greedy player. Being greedy in real life is not a good thing. But in a game of Mahjong, being greedy sometimes means you can be a winner for the day. So being greedy at Mahjong is not a big deal. All right, I missed a couple jokers. So let me find those jokers. How could I miss jokers? There it is. All right, now. Say goodbye to the jokers. Okay, here we go. So we're going to do Charleston modeling. I'm going to take 14 random tiles. We're just going to say that we're the dealer for these random pulls. But one thing we do need to do is roll for prevailing. Prevailing wind is where the wall is broken, and that seat wind is special. It's called prevailing, and it's called for in some of the hands. So we rolled a 9. 9 is east. So I'm going to put up a 9 or a 1 on the dice to indicate that east is prevailing. Let's see here. I'll turn that towards. We're going to need this shortly. Okay. So here we go. Let's see what we have here. Why do I have glare all of a sudden? Okay. Okay, so let's see what we got. Same number of bams and cracks. Isn't that interesting? Okay, so we're in between if we wanted to play a sequence hand or a pair hand with one suit, which is typically the way it works for Wright-Patterson style. We're right in between cracks and bams. We don't have any dots, so a mixed suit option I don't think is going to work. We could play honors and terminals, maybe. There's 7 tiles towards honors and terminals. There's only 1 bam, though. Let's keep the cracks and the 1, just in case all honors and terminals come in. If we get cracks, then we can play cracks with honors, and that gives us 3 discards. These are some pretty risky discards, though. One suit, passing 1 suit in Wright-Patterson is not a good idea. Not a good idea. But we're in between honors and cracks or bams. Let's just do it. I forgot to set up the Charleston. So this is a mock Charleston. In Wright-Patterson style, there's only a right across left. 3 passes, and that is it. So that's all we get. 3 passes. Let's go ahead and just pass them. Bite the bullet. Okay, we did get a crack, and we did get dots. So now we could probably go ahead and play, let's say Betty. Betty is one of each of the Winds and Dragons with any tile paired there, plus 3 pair of simples. Simples are numbers 2 through 8. So let's go ahead and discard these 3. We got a white dragon. That's good. We need a pair in there somewhere. And let's discard those 3. Okay, now we have a pung of dragons. White dragons do not go with cracks, though, so I don't think that that is going to be helpful. Let's see if there's a date hand, maybe, that uses white dragons like that. A pung of white dragons. Let's see. Pairs of dragons. Pairs of dragons for date hands, so that's not going to work. All right, let's see here. The white dragons. Yeah, that's not going to work. And we didn't have dots, so that's not helpful there either. So I think the white dragon's going to have to go. Oh, you know what? Look at all these terminals. We have 4 discards if we go with honors, which include terminals. Terminals are 1s and 9s. We have 4 discards. If we went with all cracks, say Betty, we would have 5 discards. I think we're actually closer or in between Betty and 13 orphans, or angels. It's what it's called here. Angels is one of each of the Winds and Dragons, one of each of the 1s and 9s, and any tile paired. So we're five discards from 13, or from Angels. Angels is on page 25, number 63. That is a double limit concealed hand. So I would say we probably should get rid of the white, try for either Angels or Betty. Okay, we'll mix and do it again. So I'll get 14 random tiles. And we'll set up the Charleston. Okay, let's see what we have in this one. That glare, I don't understand the glare. All right, so we have a mixture, dots, bams, and cracks. Usually when you have a mixture, you can play mixed suits. But we also have a pair of norths and a 5 bam. There's a hand called neutrality. Neutrality is a pung of simples, a different number in each suit. So here we have either 3s or 8s, 6, 7, or 4. So any one of these will work, a pung in each suit. Let's go for neutrality. Okay, so we'll throw these 3 away. Okay, we got a 6, 5. We could keep the 5 because then it gives us another opportunity to pair up. Here we have either a 3 or an 8. We can't use both. Then we have a 5, 6, 7 for dots or a 4 for bams. We've got to get a pair in here though in order to be able to pung. Let's go ahead and let's see here. Let's give ourselves another opportunity there and give up the 6. This way we have 2 dots to get a chance for and 2 bams to get a chance for. So let's do that, because we got to get pairs in here in order to pung. Okay, none of those are helpful. You can't use terminals in a number hand like neutrality, so we got to get rid of that. The 2 and the 7, we don't need cracks. We've got 2 pair already. The bam, though, it's just going to be whether or not we pick the right one. Let's just discard it, and we'll pick. No keepers. Darn it. Oh, shoot. Now we have to recover, because at this point, we're in trouble, because look at all the discards that we have. Sometimes number hands don't come in. So in order to recover from that disaster of a Charleston, we didn't get a single keeper. We have to now figure out what we can do with these tiles to make a winning hand. So we could try for try numbers. We do have all the 3s. Here's all the 3s. As an option, we might be able to play Heavenly Hopscotch or Scotch Hopper. So I will read those to you. Okay, so this is what we would need for a hopscotch hand. Yeah, it's going to be either or here. So I will explain. Let me just pull out the book. Heavenly Hopscotch is on page 23, number 45. 1, 3, 5 in 2 suits, 2, 4, 6, 8 in a third. 1, 3, 5, 7, 9 in 2 suits. So here's 1. Obviously, we're missing a 1 dot. But we've got the beginnings of a 1, 3, 5 in bams. and then we have some 2, 4, 6, 8, but it has to be 3 suits. So if we use the 4, 6, we have to use the crack here in the 3. If we use this 8 crack and the BAMs, then we have to get rid of the 4, 6 in BAMs, because it has to be 1, 3, 5, 7, 9 in 2 suits, and then a 2, 4, 6, 8 in a 3rd suit. The other option would be Scotch Hopper, 2, 4, 6, 8 in 2 suits, and 1, 3, 5, 7, 9 in a 3rd suit. So either way, I think what I would do is keep all of these and play a hopscotch hand. Discard these, and then during the pick and discard phase of the game, whatever comes, that's what you play. I think that's what I would do here. If you would play something different, tell me in the comment section. You know what? There is another option, maybe. It's called Confused Chows on page 24, number 59. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 3 chows, 1 in each suit, with a pung and a pair of opposite honors. We have a pair here. So let's say we did a pung and a pair of opposite honors. So we need a dragon of some kind. Doesn't matter which one. We do 1, 2, 3. Okay, we got lots of 3s. 1, 2, 3. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That means this has to be the crack. So there's, oh, let's see. Okay, so yeah, that's 7 discards. We were much better off with a hopscotch hand. So if we did Confused Chows, it would be a pung and a pair of opposite honors, so we need a dragon. 1, 2, 3 in cracks. 4, 5, 6 in BAMs, 7, 8, 9 in dots, but that leaves 7 discards. I think we were much better off with hopscotch, a hopscotch hand. So that's what I would do here. So we're in between Heavenly Hopscotch and Scotch Hopper. We would just have to wait and see, but I would throw those away first. That was a complicated one. Oh my goodness. All right, we'll do this one more time. Oh, I forgot to roll for prevailing. We didn't pick a prevailing hand anyway, but we should remember to do that. Let's roll for prevailing. I rolled a 9. 9 is east, so we'll put up a 1 on the dice. And then I'll pull the Charleston tiles here. Let's see what we have this time. Okay. So now we have interesting tiles. Somewhat. Okay. We have West and a couple dragons, pair of 3s. Here's a pair of 7s. But we've got a major suit here of BAMs. And we have a matching dragon. In Wright-Patterson, the matching dragon or corresponding dragon is in a lot of different hands. I think we should try for something with 1 suit and honors. We could play any number of pair hands or sequence hands here. So I say we discard the 3, just break up that pair right now. 3, 7, 8. Let's hope for BAMs. There's a BAM and a dragon. I'm not sure if we can use both of the dragons. Maybe we could play Dazzle. Dazzle is 5 pair and 1 suit with red, white, and green dragon and 1 dragon paired. And then here we have a 3, 6, 6. I don't want to pass like numbers, so we're going to break that up and pass the west. We got a pair of 1s, which is not helpful at all. We'll just break that up right away and pass it. And there's a bam. And we have discards. 3 discards, though. That's not bad. I think we should play Dazzle. Let me just read it to you. Dazzle is on page 17, number 7. 5 pairs and 1 suit with red, white, and green dragon and 1 dragon paired. So here we have a pair. All we need is a white dragon, and we just need to pair up either the 5 or the 8 to get ready. White dragon, 5 and 8 were three discards from Dazzle. That was a good Charleston for that last one. Let me know what you think about Wright-Patterson style. I think it's a lot of fun to play. It's very interesting, and you never get bored of those hands, for sure. 85 hands to play, and they're really named so interestingly. Interestingly? Is that a word? All right, anyway, it's a lot of fun to play. I challenge you to give it a try. There are links below the video to the lesson playlist. Give me a thumbs up if you like this video. If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, click subscribe and then click that bell so you get notification of when I post new videos. That way you won't miss out on all these great Mahjong styles and maybe some strategy and some insights into the game that'll give you an advantage at the table. Between now and the next Charleston modeling for Wright-Patterson Mah Jongg, may all your picks be keepers.